Hello, everyone, and happy Monday. It is February 16th, 2026.
Happy Monday, Emily. How was your weekend? Did it involve chocolate recovery?
It was lovely, thanks. A bit of reading and relaxing. How about you, Lisa? Are you surviving the post-Valentine's Day sugar crash?
Barely. I think I am 90% chocolate right now. I need a detox, or maybe just more coffee.
Coffee sounds like a safer bet. Well, today we have a mix of bold moves and baffling mysteries to wake you up.
Ooh, bold moves? Are we talking about celebrity drama?
Not quite. We have an Australian influencer shooting her shot on a plane, a group of youths taking a joyride on a subway train, and a confusing look at the U.S. economy.
Wait, someone stole a subway train? That sounds wild. And the economy? Ugh, always confusing.
We will break it down so it makes sense. No economics degree required.
Thank goodness. I was about to panic.
It is a lot to unpack. But before we dive in, here's our keyword quiz. Today's word is approach.
Approach? Like approaching someone at a bar or approaching a deadline?
It could be both, or something else entirely. Keep that in mind as we go through the stories. I'll reveal the answer at the end.
Got it. I'm ready for the tea.
Let's start with our first story. It's about taking chances, specifically at 30,000 feet. 30,000 feet? Is this the influencer story? What did she do? Yes, 23-year-old Australian influencer Isabella Durek went viral after trying to pick up a guy on a flight.
Oh no. Did she walk up to him? That takes guts.
Actually, she went old school. She wrote a note on a napkin or piece of paper and tried to pass it to him.
A note? That is so middle school. Do you like me? Circle yes or no.
Exactly. She has over 50,000 followers on TikTok, but she admitted she was dared by her friends to do it.
Peer pressure is real. So did he get the note? Please tell me it worked.
Well, here's the cringe part. She threw the note, and it missed. It hit the window next to him.
No, that is mortifying. I would have opened the emergency exit and jumped out right there.
She couldn't escape. She said it was comically embarrassing. He apparently thought the note was for someone else.
Of course he did. Random flying paper usually isn't a love letter. So tragedy?
Not entirely. He actually DM'd her later. He said, "Hey, Isabella, I'm Lackey, the dude you threw a note at."
No way! So he found her? That's kind of cute.
He explained he didn't have internet on the plane to add her then, so they connected eventually. Okay, that saves it. But honestly, filming it for content is nothing sacred anymore? That's the debate. Some say it's romantic, others say it's just for clicks. I mean, if I did that, I definitely wouldn't post the fail. But I guess that's why she's the influencer. True. Use every moment for content, right?
I'll stick to dating apps. Less chance of hitting a window.
Probably safer, but hey, it worked for her.
Yeah, but imagine if he had a girlfriend sitting next to him.
Awkward. Oh, I didn't think of that. That would have been a viral video for the wrong reasons.
Exactly. High risk, high reward, I guess. Maybe I should start throwing napkins at cute baristas.
Let's maybe not encourage throwing things at people, Lisa.
Fine. Just handing it over.
Moving on to our second story, we're heading underground to New York City.
Is this the subway joyride? Because that sounds terrified and awesome at the same time.
It's definitely dangerous. A group of youths broke into the Church Avenue yard in Kensington around 3 p.m.
3 p.m.? That's broad daylight. How did they even get in?
They were trespassers. They managed to get into a parked G train, and not just any G train, but the new open gangway R211T cars. Those are the fancy new ones where you can walk through the whole train, right? Yes, and they actually got it moving. They moved it backward. Wait, they drove it? How do random kids know how to drive a subway train? Is it like a video game? It shouldn't be. but they moved it enough to crash it into another parked train behind them. Crash? Ugh, say it isn't so. Was anyone hurt? Thankfully, no. A transit worker was on the scene but reported no injuries. The youths fled through an emergency exit. They just ran away? Like, oops, sorry about your train. That's wild. It really is. The MTA had to send the cars to Coney Island Yard for inspection and to be decoupled. Decoupled, is that the fancy word for unstuck? Basically, they accidentally connected the two trains when they crashed. Wow, I drove a golf cart into a bush once, but this is next level. It was specifically the G train, which New Yorkers often joke about, but this time it was no joke. The G train finally getting some attention, just not the kind it wanted. Unfortunately so, and it highlights a serious security concern. How were they able to operate the controls? Yeah, I thought you needed a key or a code or something. Maybe they watched a YouTube tutorial? That's a scary thought. How to hijack a subway train shouldn't be trending. Seriously, I take the subway. I don't want a teenager driving me to work. Exactly. The MTA is investigating, obviously. I hope they find them, or at least lock the doors better next time. We can hope. It's a reminder that secure areas need to stay secure. And that real life isn't GTA. Precisely. No respawning in real life. That's deeper than I expected for a subway story. Finally, our third topic today is a bit of a mystery. It's about the U.S. economy. Oh boy, the economy. Let me guess, everything's expensive and I'm broke. Well, that's the weird part. The economy is actually growing. The GDP expanded at an annual pace of 4.4%. 4.4%? That sounds good, right? So why does everyone feel broke? That's the paradox. We're seeing what experts call jobless growth. Jobless growth? That sounds like a fake term. How can you grow without jobs? Exactly. Hiring rates and job openings have dropped to multi-year lows. Tell me about it. My friend has applied to like 50 jobs and hasn't heard anything. It is happening everywhere. Take Jacob Trigg, a project manager in Texas. He has sent over 2,000 applications. 2,000? That is insane. I would give up after 20. He's doing delivery jobs just to make ends meet. He said he never expected to be unemployed for more than 6 months. That is scary. So if companies aren't hiring, how are they making money? 2 words: artificial intelligence. I knew it. The robots are taking our jobs. It is a theory. Companies are using AI to do more with fewer workers. Plus, outsourcing is easier than ever. Is that just a guess, or is there real data? It's backed by reports, like one from Goldman Sachs. They warned about jobless growth due to technology. So we're competing with robots and the entire world? That's depressing. It's a structural shift. Some economists warn this might not be temporary. Great. So what are we supposed to do? Become robot mechanics? That might actually be a good career path. But seriously, upskilling is crucial. Easy for you to say. Learning new tech takes time and money. True, but it's an investment. Also, some sectors like healthcare are still hiring. I guess, but for someone in tech or admin, it looks rough. It does. It's a strange time where the numbers look good on paper, but people are struggling in reality. Yeah, the numbers don't pay my rent. That's the hard truth. We'll have to see if this trend continues or if hiring picks back up. Fingers crossed for a hiring revival. I like my job, but I want options. Stability is key. Words to live by. I'll remember that. Well, that wraps up our 3 stories: a flying love note, a subway heist, and the mystery of the missing jobs. What a Monday! I feel like I learned a lot, and also have new fears. That's the news for you. Now let's answer our keyword quiz. The word was approach. Right, and you said it could mean walking up to someone? Yes, as a verb, to approach means to come near or nearer to someone or something, like the influencer approached the guy. Or how the kids approached the subway train, illegally. Exactly. But as a noun, it can also mean a way of dealing with something, like a new approach to the economy.
Ah, I see. So we need a new approach to finding jobs in this AI world.
Perfect usage, Lisa. You nailed it. I try my best. So what's our question for the listeners? We want to know, what is the boldest thing you've ever done to get someone's attention? Ooh, good one. Did you throw a note? Did you sing a song? Tell us your cringe stories. We would love to hear them in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you tomorrow, everyone. Bye. Have a great day.